Let me back. Off of that.
Let me
Let me get into this.
Man, Karevyah gets to talk.
Because it's funny how God works. Y'all were two of my two favorite projects, and everybody else is going.
Yeah, so
now
we get really say that. Because Squad is kept, you notice everybody was getting like, yo, our third favorite, our fourth favorite, our least favorite. Because Squad is kept, yeah, we was trying to hold y'all down because y'all two was really all our messages. We were all battling between y'all two albums. I said now because Gail is soul and you're hip hop, and I was like, how can you put soul and hip hop battle together?
Exactly.
Can't have one without
so listen.
Yes,
I told you. To me,
you two are the most recognized because, like, again, it's just like Stanley if you sit on the show. He said, "Do what the fuck y'all feel. Don't sit there and be a slave to what everybody wants you to be." And when you come out with an album like that, it's like, okay, I wasn't expecting that. So, and when you get people to do that, that's when you know, okay, now we on to something because we don't sound like nobody else. So that's a good part. Wait, so we all vote for Gail?
Yeah, we're voting now.
You put just, and with Gail though, she put herself, like I was just explaining, I don't feel that Bloody Waters is a classic.
Okay.
I feel
Too soon?
It's too unique. Nobody's done it. When you define a classic, we define classics by, again, bars.
Okay.
Who's done a record like Bloody Waters yet?
Gail Campbell.
That's what makes it.
That's what makes it.
That's what makes it a one of a kind.
That's what makes it authentic.
Gotcha.
That's what makes you can't call it a classic. You can't call it a classic.
No.
No. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that anybody who calls it a classic can call it that. Stanley, I don't mean, and that's not in a bad.
I can't make my opinion yet.
No. I don't say, and I'm not saying that in a bad way.
So in other words, she's on another level. She's above everything.
It's like you gotta. It's like I'm not putting her to the side. You can't. Nobody has done that. So when it's like when you have like when Bill Gates came out with marketing, nobody was, as far as the marketing scheme, nobody was doing that.
Right.
So it was in a class by itself.
Right.
So that's the authenticity.
Oh man.
Yo, this
I will look you in the eyes.
This is hard.
Because Samad made an album for dudes like me.
And me.
I listened to your album.
I got you.
Maybe
It's like two different styles.
Yeah, but Gail.
Yes, it is.
But Gail, listen, hold on. Listen.
Gail stole your heart. Gail stole your heart. Say
Oh, Gail.
yes, she did.
Gail brought me. Listen, man.
Gail
Gail
brought
gave
you
me
Popeye
that.
shit.
Gave me that. The
leg.
greatest songwriters feel. Like, and when I think of the greatest songwriters, I think of John Lennon and the whole Beatles. I think of Billy Joel. I think of what are you talking about? Greatest songwriters? Come on, man.
Phil Collins.
and yeah, so she gave me
You didn't say
that,
Small
and that's not happening now, bro.
So is it Gail or somebody?
Whew,
Hey,
man.
I should have thought about this before they came up here. Word.
Oh, it's already picked.
I didn't know how it was gonna be. Like
It's everybody's opinion because this is the first award show where you have a panel. Now people just come out with envelopes and everybody's like, how fucking they win?
Yeah.
You want to hear how people think.
Which
and how
I
we
think
interact
this
with
is
the
dope.
audience.
This is all the way dope.
this is dope.
I'm so happy I'm a part of this.
Hey, Samad, I
My
love
two
you.
favorite
We're
albums.
gonna work on some shit together.
So, who
I gotta give it to Gail.
Okay, we
I gotta
split.
give it
We
to Gail.
split. Who you got?
I
Let's.
shouldn't have trusted the weird kids now.
Yeah.
Don't do that to me.
Nah,
Don't do that, bro. Please.
Lex, who you got? So,
When I told you, everybody saw my excitement when I got
Defining what
here.
it is. That's what makes his album a classic. Because
They're both classics. And
I
they're so
can't call her a classic yet.
well, look, let's see what.
Wow.
I think
That's
what
like
it is, he has his idea of what classic means.
Okay,
You have your
okay.
idea of what
Yeah,
classic.
yeah.
So let's see what Lex got to say. Lex, go ahead.
When we came here, me and the brothers who were arguing between y'all two albums, and I said the difference I felt was that Gail's album I felt could drop in every era from the 80s down to now.
Exactly.
So like I said, what I felt was that Samad's album was a concept. I felt the creativity. I'm such a creative man. When you're a writer, you feel creativity. And I'm not knocking nothing, because Gail, if we had a separate R&B album, Soul Award, Gail crushed everybody and then some. I'm sorry, she So I can tell you, like I said, Victory, I was singing that song through, I just came back from Myrtle Beach, I was singing Victory left and right. And I was like, but before going down, I was thinking, he's on to something. So I was like, I'm all like hurt between these 2 hours. And I was like, how can we do this? The only difference I said was that I wanted, the thing that felt different was that he put a creative aspect to it versus you putting your personal to it. So so I said, you know what? I'm a fan of creativity when you go outside of your own personal mind and say, you know, I can say, this is somebody else's story. What you didn't know.
Okay, you didn't hear both projects?
So that's why my vote, and though the Popeye's chicken is I'm slightly pulling more towards Gail right now. I'm slowly pulling towards Gail. I'm holding from my heart, saying it's a mine. But right now, I really, if I get one piece of chicken, I might go to Gail. So I'm gonna say this fella right now, it's a mine. Yes, I am. And so what? If she had busted chicken, and she wanted chicken sandwiches, she would have won hands down.
That means you're not of class.
Okay, so what would you say?
I'm going to Samaj, right? That's 2-1, Samaj.
I feel what you're saying, but
Yo, I'm getting excited. Yo,
No, I was about to say the same thing, bro.
You're doing this on purpose, you know that, right?
Yeah, I know.
the right word with it's like it's so spectacular and it's so unique. It's so in the class by itself. It's so never been done before.
You talking about
It would take somebody else to come out.
And then they would have to compare it to that.
And you know what? That shit left field too, like Gail shit.
Yeah.
That's what's gonna happen in Jersey. They gonna compare their album like you will always be talked about.
You are the bar.
Yeah, you're gonna be here.
You're the standard.
If you, when they make their albums now, when they gonna say it's gonna take somebody, which it will come.
Yeah.
That we're gonna say, yo, it's only one thing that reminds me of that album, and that's that Gail album.
Like everybody do for Lauryn Hill shit.
Like you don't like they might be young, like you don't even know. Like that's because right now it's like who's doing this? And that's the best part about it.
That's the
basketball.
you created your own lane without even creating your own lane. You can't give awards to people like that. You can't. Can you really get? That's like saying I created the light bulb, so I should deserve an award. Let's see what it does when I create it.
But it's more like one of them, like you know how they do like Aretha Franklin. And they'll get her like the honorary award, like they're like the honorary award,
like Missy,
like something like that. They'll give her something like that. Like you're not even
Innovative.
Yeah, like innovative. Like you can't even be compared.
Like nobody,
in the category.
like the closest thing that we've seen, that I've seen, for a good example, the closest thing I've seen as far as what I've seen, as far as that Missy element is Tierra Whack. That's the only one that I've seen.
Yeah.
But she's lyrical.
No, but what I'm saying is, as far as the awkwardness to her
Got
side.
an R&B album,
Soul album.
Can I stop y'all for a minute?
I'm sorry,
This
sir.
is not. I'm gonna say this.
Okay,
This is not an R&B album.
Okay.
No.
Don't put this in a category of
can't.
R&B.
Okay. And I can respect that.
But you know what?
What she sings is not R&B.
Wait, no.
That's what I was about to get to. I was saying because she's singing, her album is so dope that they compare it to hip hop albums.
You know I'm doing this purposely, right?
Like they don't compare Mary J. Blige album to any hip hop album. They compare Mary J. Blige albums to other albums like that.
So check this
So her
out.
album is up there with like it's like
And I'm not
hip
just
hop
saying that
is
because
like damn, like
I'm just saying
But
Most of
Stanley,
my fans-
that's why I feel
and we
can't
feel
go.
this shit.
Like
That's different.
I get that quote from somebody that used to be in the music industry in the '70s, where he said, I can't give somebody an award like this. I got to give them more than that.
Yeah.
They deserve more than that because they created something now. Okay, can you do that?
Exactly.
Can you do that?
You get the more than an award? What you want?
Yeah, like
People like that honorary shit that they try to do. You need more than that.
I'm like,
Because
over
you
here,
created
like,
your own lane. That's why Missy getting all these awards.
Hey, B,
Because don't
you
nobody
got-
sound like Missy.
And they can't-
You understand? That's what I mean. You can't.
you gotta
Missy,
say
Missy.
close to Missy.
No,
Like that sound like if anybody was to do what she did, it's like
Yo.
Oh no, you can't sound. You sound like Missy.
Hey, B, who you got, B? Who you got, B?
So check
Yo,
this
bro, I
out.
made you dance.
So check this out. Now, saying that I'm the oldest in here, you know, I mean,
You don't look it, so that's a good.
thank you. It was a difficult choice. I'm gonna be honest. It was difficult because Samad, goddamn, bro, I don't know what the hell. Like every song belongs on the radio. Every song belongs like out there in that industry, in rotation. You know what I'm saying? You selling out venues. You know what I'm saying? Your stage presence, everything about you. You know what I'm saying? You produce your own music. You understand what's going on and you know where you're going. Plus you know what I'm saying, mess with people like, you know, Heritage Hip Hop. So, you know what I'm saying, you definitely going places, and you got some great fellas that's around you, with a whole lot of energy. You know what I'm saying? So, it was hard because I kept playing it, you know, and I have my favorites, of course, but you know what I mean, I really took to the joint where, you know, you say don't put your hands on me, because it's different. Like everybody, you know, you got the ones where the ladies just talking about being abused by the men, but now here you have a man talking about being abused by the women, you know, by that woman, and I'm like, and this is exactly what the cop does. You know, he's like, you know, I'm gonna kill you, like, you know, whatever, because they expect, you know, whatever the woman says to be true, and part of the time just not true. It's just a lie. You know? I'm not saying that all women are lying, but sometimes, you know, it's not true. So I mean, it was difficult. You had me partying, you had me doing a little everything. Like I said, and I'm older than everybody here, but I still, you know, I love music. Mm-hmm. Now, the one thing is, see, I grew up in that era with the Patties and it go deep. Like, you know, my step pops had the albums, you know what I'm saying? And I'm listening to Roberta and all you no, I mean, I'm going before Nita, like, yeah, we going, yes, that's what I'm talking about.
You go Motown?
And then, you know,
I was in Pebbles era.
When I listen to
Superman.
Oh, hold on, y'all. Listen, y'all talked all night. Let me get this, bro.
Go ahead, bro.
This. So, when listening to the Bloody Waters album, it just brought up all the emotions of like everything that I went through, my family went through. It reminded me of when I cried when Marvin died. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's like a lot of things. You know, when we lost a lot of people, like in that music industry that I listened to and that I loved, and it reminded me of all of those things, like that pain and, you know what I'm saying, the victory, you know what I'm saying, and it's like, it was just, it touched my spirit. And you know, I'm not an atheist, you know, I done been to church, went to Bible study, did all of that, you know, and I'm more of a spiritual guy now, you know what I'm saying, than anything. But like I said, it was a hard choice because listening to Bloody Waters, I mean, it's undeniable. It's what the industry needs. Don't get me wrong, the industry needs Samad Savage. You know what I'm saying? Jersey needs Samad Savage because
Jersey.
You know what I'm saying? Sure. You set the bar high. No disrespect to anybody, the OGs that's doing it, you know. No disrespect to Mass Confusion and, you know what I'm saying, Brothers of Destruction and everybody else that's out there. You know what I'm saying? From the old school to the new school. No disrespect to them. Samad did his thing. Gail, god damn.
Oh man.
I don't know. Listen, I fell in love. I'm sorry. I'm biased. I shouldn't even be asking. Like, I fell in love. I fell in love with two things. I fell in love with the album, and I fell in love with Gail. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I left the ring at home because I was going to propose now. It was going to be, it might have been a little awkward. I should have did it when everybody.
Am I not beautiful enough?
Alright, so let's finish it off. So we are tied at 2-2.
Seriously, so listen, Samad, love you, bro. Don't stop.
Look,
Listen, you got everything you
project-
need right now.
I haven't even heard this project and it sounds so amazing, and especially knowing that he's behind the production on it.
Yes.
I don't. If I lose, I will not take this as a loss.
It's not
This
a
will be the
loss.
best second place
It's
I've
not
ever
a
gotten.
loss.
Nobody's losing right
I'm
now.
proud of the trophy, but I'm
Y'all need to hear each other's project.
Especially,
I'm going home to
check it out. It's not a loss. It's not a loss. Excuse me. It's not a loss, especially seeing that
We here.
I can see both of y'all doing a project together.
No, what's going to happen is when y'all hear each other album, y'all gonna be.
Yeah, I want y'all to hear each other's album.
Oh my God, this album is so dope.
I'm saying that I can hear y'all doing a project together because, you know, you've done records with some. Well, who's the youngest person you did an album record with, Gail? Everybody's a little
when it
older.
comes to music.
No, I'm just saying. No, I'm just saying. Everybody's a little older, right?
They can't.
It can't
Oh,
insert
Swerve? Well, that's
Yeah. So the new generation, the new generation.
Chops.
Yeah, but the newer generation, the younger generation, with your type of music, I want to hear that. I want to hear what you could do with her singing with you. I want to hear what you could do with him spitting them bars. You know what I'm saying? I want to hear that. I know.
She definitely fits the concept of the next
He
album.
looks like it's going to be a challenge for Samad because you know what I'm saying. The bar is like she set the bar high.
And Gail ain't letting you write nothing for her.
Gail set the bar high.
To do better if I'm not writing for her.
No, check it out. Gail set the bar high and Samad Savage ready to jump over that bar.
True.
So I want to.
I agree. Yes.
I want to
Yes.
see that.
Yo,
I want to
that
see
was a
that.
bar. Yo, that was the bar. I agree. You got bars. Yes.
I have to choose Gail Campbell.
Okay. So everybody.
Unless she says no to the proposal. I'm just saying. Don't pay me no mind.
That's what I mean. Because when you sit there,
I've been smiling all night.
when you go to a label and ask them when they listen to Bloody Waters, what are they going to define it as?
You know this one.
Rap, hip hop.
Nah, they can't. You can't define it as blues because it's not. It's not. It's just the element of.
Why do you need a definition?
You can't put it in the box. Like you just gotta be like this.
That's what I told her. I didn't say that because I do something.
I don't even like that
And
question.
that is that is what Kendrick was talking about to Pimple Butterfly. Because that's what that means. Because when you get to that
What
part,
do you classify? Like when
you're in a
put it on the
cocoon. That means you're in a society full of everybody with everybody. Everybody's in the cocoon.
So then,
Until they
Okay,
become
come on now.
all right. So then, let's finish this off.
Yeah, we gotta finish this off, man. Yeah, we can go all
Yeah,
day.
let's finish this off.
We can go all
So
day.
Here's the final. Here's the
So
final.
Graf gets the final vote, and we are going to jump him when he says the opposite artist that we don't.
Here's the final thing. I'm gonna put it like this.
Just know that we love.
When it comes to Samad Savage, y'all heard what he said. How many solo artists from New Jersey come out that you could stand on? Because we went from Redman to Joe Budden to Fetty Wap. All right? Samad Savage is my second favorite New Jersey hip hop MC in history. Solo artist. Period. My favorite group, y'all know, is the Artifacts. It goes Redman, Samad Savage. Period. Can't nobody touch
Oh,
it.
look out for that Artifacts DITC.
Of course, I already told about that.
Talking.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, explain.
Yeah. I like how you touch the screen.
Stop.
Like breaking it.
It wants to stop.
So, you got turned off in this quiet? You got it?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna say this too. I do not like R&B. I don't like when people sing. I really don't. What? I don't.
Okay.
You know why?
So you must came out.
No, I don't like how people sing because I can't relate to their story.
You bugging.
So
I still
when
listen to
people-
Babyface.
All you.
Oh, yeah.
So listen, like I said, like me,
After 7.
when people would sing about love, I would get offended because I didn't understand love at all.
Oh.
I understand pain more than love. So when somebody sings from their pain, I can understand that. So that's why I love your project more than, not yours, I love it more than so many people who sing. Because people sing about sex, people sing about getting sex, or
Where the club
sex
at?
after people getting broken up. You know what I'm saying? And me, I don't care if you with somebody or not.
Yeah, that's your next
I really don't care. But I like how, like I said, Fairy Tale hit my heart in a way where it was like, yo, that story of the perfect ending, fuck your perfect ending. This is my life, this is my story. I'm on another level. Same with you. society won't accept talks to me because you know ever see that meme that they have when they say these are the people who sit at this table in the cafeteria. Which table do you sit at? I didn't sit at any of those tables, so I was the weird kid. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, I'm intelligent. You know how fucked up it is to be intelligent and people think you better than because you're smart or you see stuff so you weird so you stand out. So there's something personal I have with both projects. So we get to the end. And the winner of the 2019 Independent Project Award is the album that made me self-reflect and change the most. Samara Savage is dope. Gail Campbell got the award. Gail, this is we gotta make some more noise.
Y'all know what it is. That's that Gail, see? That's that 420. Y'all know nothing about that.
I voted for you, Samad. Your album touched me, though, bro.
The only reason why is because, like I said, the gray area, and that came out too soon. So it's like I'm coming off of Baha to something else, and
I thought it was
it's like this, and it's this, and it's this, and this. But that was one in a million.
I knew it was going to be split.
But here we go. Speech.
First of all, I gotta just say this. But I'm not. When I saw Samad Savage, 2-3 years ago at the Dear Jersey tour in Montclair, and I looked at him, and now mind you, I didn't have a song out. People didn't even know who I was as an artist. They knew I could sing, but that was it. But I looked at him and I was like, oh my gosh, he's a star. He's amazing. And just to be sitting next to him right now after admiring you for all this time, to be sitting next to you, like I feel very honored.
That's what's up.
I feel very, very, very honored. Seriously. I just wanna when me and Ip was making this album, Ip come on. No!
Yeah, sure.
When me and Ip was making
that's that Stanley Ipkiss, what y'all know about that.
When me and Ip was making this album again, we was making it for ourselves. And we had no idea what it was gonna become. We didn't. We just had so much fun. We still having fun. And you know, for it to be received and to see that God has taken my pain and made it something that people love and connect to, and the purpose, like I didn't understand, like when I was going through what I was going through.
I was trying to soup up a little bit.
It's alright.
It's alright.
Gail, you so good for you talking now. You like, yeah, I got this. This me, I'm from this mine, we did this. Come on.
When I was going through what I was going through, I felt so alone. And I was asking God, like, why am I going through this? But I know now, like, you know, it allowed me to have an outlet so that the healing can come. But you know, I felt the whole time I didn't think too much about what I was exposing. I didn't feel comfortable with it, but I didn't think too much. But now I understand why I had to go through what I went through. Because people needed to know, like, their feelings are valid and that somebody understands. And I still don't know what God is doing. I think we've just scratched the surface. Like, God is not done. And I just thank you so much. And I just want to say, Karevyah, you was the first person that saw me.
I would say that.
You was the first person that saw me.
Shout out to Karevyah.
When you said,
I told y'all he's smart.
I didn't have an album, I didn't have a single, I didn't have a nothing. But for some reason, he saw me and felt like I was special. Like Bloody Waters wasn't even out yet, the single. And he was like, you know, you remind me of the greats, and he came and when you interviewed me, you made the whole city wonder, well, who is Gail Campbell? Who is this person? I need to know who she is, because you told them you need to know who she is. So thank you for that.
Woo! Next album, guys. You don't know who she is. Here we go.
I think that's this is
You produced this, man.
If you produce this, come on, bro. You gotta give something, man.
Why y'all always gotta pick on the producer guy? All the time.
We don't write like
Okay, you can't push it right on my You know what? This album belongs to Gail Campbell only.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
We don't give our producer enough credit.
He gonna give us some words.
And he
I know
never.
where Stanley going with that.
This one time we gonna get it. So let's get it.
He wanted to produce the album and he wanted to stay in the back. And I was like, no, but I want you to, because this we're really doing this together. And he was like, you're the only artist I've ever worked with who actually like acknowledged me like as a main part of what you've done.
I would have stayed in the back if she didn't bring me to the forefront. With every performance, every mention, everything she does, she makes sure she mentions me and my name and all this stuff. So thank you for thank you for appreciating me and my work and everything I do, and thank you.
Alright. I get like a dope picture for y'all. Yeah, let's get some pictures. Pictures. Like a dope picture. You wanna get
Love this.
Girl, you heard me? That's what I'm talking about.